What's up, everyone? It's Bracket Attack, and we're back with another video. Now, we're not doing historic. We're going to be talking about Timeless. Now, if you don't know what Timeless is, it's the newest addition to Magic the Gathering Arena that Wizards of the Coast had just announced, and it's going to include every card that's available on Arena in that format. One of the big differences about Timeless is that Khans of Tarkir Remastered comes out the same day. Khans of Tarkir Remastered, if you don't remember, has fetch lands. Fetch lands are pre-banned in historic, so fetch lands are only going to be legal in this Timeless format. No ban list historic was a good representation of the cards that we're going to show you today, but fetch lands are going to completely morph and change those strategies. Blood Moon, for example, is going to be coming into this format. It was a powerhouse in no ban list historic. You really can't be playing any greedy mana base with Blood Moon floating around without having fetch land. Another big thing about the Timeless format is we're going to see the original printings of digitally nerfed cards. Those cards like Dragon Rage's Channeler, Unholy Heat, Orcish Bowmasters, Theory Time Raveler, and the One Ring are just notable cards that are going to be brought back to the original paper version of them. So above me, you'll see all the cards that are being brought into the Timeless format that are currently banned in historic. Heal the Dead is the only land other than fetches that are going to be brought into Timeless. Mishra's Bauble, the only artifact being brought off the ban list in Timeless, but it's going to have huge combos just built around Mishra's Bauble. It's going to make Lurrus decks more powerful, Prowess decks as well. Veil of Summer, one of the best green sideboard sweet cards you'll ever see, is being brought into the format. Once Upon a Time, Wilderness Reclamation, Natural Order, of course, to cheat in creatures. Lightning Bolt, one of the best removal spells ever printed, is going to be brought in for red. You have one of the best creature 1-drops ever printed for red being brought with it. Ragavan's coming right out of the modern format into Timeless, and I'm very excited to see its impact. Blood Moon, of course, we touched on just a little bit earlier. Blood Moon is going to be a little less powerful with fetches in the format. However, it's going to be a very big player. Sneak Attack, of course, another way to cheat big dumb Timmies on the battlefield quickly. Everybody loves free or cheap spells, so we're going to see a lot of decks built specifically around that strategy. I think blue gets the biggest advantage of all the colors with Timeless being released and all the cards being brought into the format. Brainstorm, one of the best 1-drop spells for blue ever printed, is being brought in along with fetches. Those combo very well together. Memory Lapse, a great counter spell being added to blue's basically endless supply of counter spells at this point. Counter spell being brought in for Timeless is a huge addition as well. You have Spreading Seas, so Merfolk players rejoice. You have Thassa's Oracle for any combo decks for Tainted Pact decks. You have Intruder Alarm, Time Warps, and you have Agent of Treachery, which probably won't have too much of an impact on this format, but it's being brought back. Now, white is the opposite. White gets the least amount of cards. But the two cards it does get are very powerful cards. Swords of Plowshare is one of the most important removal spells in white that we're going to see come out of this new format. And land tax we're going to see probably as a fringe deck that's going to develop some sort of its own combo. Dark Ritual and Necropotence are usually going to be played together. You're going to see them separate in different combos. You're going to see them in Storm decks, but Dark Ritual into Necropotence on turn 1 is going to be very, very, very popular. You have Oko and Uro being brought back together. They usually are being played together in the same decks. They're both very powerful. How much of an impact they'll have on Timeless is yet to be seen. These are all the cards that we have access to now in Timeless. So we are going to see a major shift in the historic format. I'm very excited to share those with you. Let me know your comments below. What cards you think are going to have the biggest impact in the format. But if you want to watch me live, I'm going to be streaming on Kick and Twitch moving forward Monday through Friday. You can follow those links below and hit subscribe on the channel if you like the content.